You regret that Browns vote yet?
Absolutely not. It was a great investment.
I thought we were about fiscal conservatism up here. The OBM, Legislative Services, say, the Browns are pitching pie in the sky. Rob McCauley says, well, they didn't pull it out of thin air. And it's like, no, they were generally meticulous in presenting this false notion that they're going to make money back.
I don't think it's a false notion. OBM said that they thought the numbers may be inflated, but there's 2 other banks that have looked at it behind closed doors and came out with reports that confirmed.
What banks?
I'm not going to say it out loud.
I said behind closed doors. Well, why don't the banks, if it's such a good deal, why don't the banks get in the lending business?
We're asking the banks to come out with those reports publicly.
Then why don't they loan the money?
It's been confirmed. There's a $3 billion investment, one of the largest investments in the state of Ohio, $2.4 billion.
So $600 million is nothing to them?
And it's a back loan that's based on our credit rating. So they don't have a AAA credit rating.
Yeah, no surprise.
Right.
They're giving $300 million to Sean Watson.
The state of Ohio does have a AAA credit rating. So
are your constituents coming to you and saying, Josh, we need that new Browns stadium? Is that something you're hearing a lot from your voters?
We're in Northwest Ohio, so most of my constituents are either Detroit Lions fans or Browns fans.
Were you in the meeting with Goodell?
No.
Okay. Was that in the State House?
I saw that they were coming and having a discussion here. I wasn't in the meeting at all. What I know is that this new formula is a new entity, a new design for NFL stadium building. It's the first one that has this type of partnership between government in this way and the actual team. So first,
but there is no partnership, right? Because they're getting all the profits.
Well, that's not true. If they increase the number of revenue and taxes in the state of Ohio, we benefit as well.
But they're just going to take the money out of downtown Cleveland, move it into Brook Park. It does, I don't see where's the new revenue coming from.
Additional jobs.
What more? How many more jobs can they have? Right? It's in phase 2 is the scam.
No, but one is an indoor stadium, so they're going to be able to provide
a couple concerts a year.
More than a couple. You're going to be able to provide additional revenue sources.
Did we get the clawback language? Is there clawback language? You wanted clawback language.
It wasn't in the House's version. What we did in the House's version was, because there wasn't a clawback language, we increased the amount that they had to put up front. It started at 25, it got to 30, and all the way up to
peanuts, brother. They're putting up peanuts.
No, when that grows over time, there's going to be I give this example. If my son comes and says, Dad, I want you to co-sign on a $50,000 car.
Nice.
I say, hell no. I don't know if you're going to pay your car or not. He says, I'm going to put $5,000 in an interest-bearing account that you have access to. If I ever fail to pay my car note, you can go and pay it out of that account. I will co-sign for my kid.
Well, yeah, it's your kid, and you want to give him a hands up. The Browns ain't our kid.
No, but what I'm saying is it's not just signing on a loan for those guys. They're actually putting skin in the game with a $50 million investment that grows over time.
Peanuts.
By the end of the 25-year plan, there's going to be almost $250 million in that account.
It's a shame to see a proud fiscal conservatism. A proud fiscal conservatism like you.
Yeah, I don't see it as a hand. It's not general revenue funds. It's not It's not $600 million out of our pockets.
Well, where's the interest money payments coming from? From the general revenue fund.
Yeah, but the general
so money is coming out of the general revenue fund.
Is increased based off of the jobs and the revenue that's being generated from the development.
If they build that fictitious stage 2, like who's going to want to pay $1,700 for an apartment next to?
That's why I wanted clawback language.
And we didn't get it. I'm $50 million.
But we were still fighting for it in the Senate.
All right. Well, we're going to see what your voters are talking about, because I don't think this is a big issue there. I heard Brett Byrd said that's what his voters were most pissed about right now. They're most pissed about that deal.
Yeah, I think when I had voters concerned about it and I told them what the deal was, they said, oh, no, okay, I thought you were just giving them $600 million. I'm like, no, the media kind of spins.
Well, feel free to send those voters to me. I want to talk to them. Later, brother.
Well, you public information request all the other voters.
I do. I will.
You took out my flag.